Hello, my name is Michael Stedman, and I'm running for Lacey City Council position number 1. I'm a local businessman, family man, and veteran who, with my wife, chose to raise our children and make Lacey our home almost a decade ago. As a local business owner, I know all too well the obstacles facing businesses. I believe more can be done to attract as well as retain businesses in Lacey. It is imperative that we bring more family wage jobs to Lacey and ensure a better way of life for our residents. I believe in supporting local business, and every penny of my campaign has been spent in and around the city of Lacey. My interest in serving you on Lacey City Council is also part of my belief in civil service. I proudly served in the United States Marine Corps for 8 years, and I know the challenges that directly affect military families, and will work with Joint Base Lewis McChord to support those needs. With a twin brother as a sheriff's deputy in Yakima County, I know the importance of fully funded fire and police protection for our families and neighbors. My kids learn to swim in the parks and recs, as well as play soccer and baseball. Funding parks and recs is a priority of mine. These programs build character and should be available at little or no cost to Lacey's youth. I've been a volunteer and served on several community boards over the years. I've seen Lacey grow and change, and I'm committed to bringing a fresh perspective and new energy to our council. I'm currently endorsed by Thurston County Sheriff John Snaza, State Workers Local 443, Port of Olympia's own Bill McGregor, and several other Lacey businesses. I have endorsements from the left and the right, and I believe I can bring a common sense approach to decision making as your Lacey City Councilman. I ask for your vote on November 8th. I look forward to serving you and your family tirelessly in the months to come. Please visit my website at stedmanforlacey.com. Feel free to contact me by email or phone number with any questions or concerns you have. Vote Stedman, November 8th. Thank you for your time, and steady wins the race.
Greetings. I'm Lacey City Council member Jason Hearn, and I'm running for re-election to the Lacey City Council. We've accomplished much during my term on the council, and I'm asking for the opportunity to continue our good works for the next 4 years. I had the privilege of voting for the warehouse ordinance revisions that were directly related to bringing in over 400 new jobs to Lacey by way of Harbor Wholesale and Trader Joe's new distribution center. Over 400 new jobs in Lacey is a huge accomplishment despite this low economy. I voted for the new 400-acre wilderness park protecting Woodland Creek and Henderson Inlet. I'm part of the Gateway Vision Center planning and a new city center. I voted for the new senior center expansion too. We were helpful in securing more water rights also. I forwarded the College Street Corridor Improvement Plan to make College Street safer for the increasing traffic. Approving this plan was long overdue. We brought in the new regional athletic complex, which was booked out a year by the time it opened. I lead the discussion to eliminate the business and occupation tax in Lacey as a method to attract more business to our area. Business pays for much of the infrastructure and also contributes significantly to our revenue base to pay for basic services. We opened the new Mullen Road extension, and the new Carpenter Road is scheduled to open on time next month. I'm the Chair of Transportation and also serve on Finance and Economic Development and Community Relations. I serve on Joint Animal Services, Recycling, and Emergency Medical Services. Should I be re-elected, I, along with Deputy Mayor Virgil Clarkson, will be the only council members with more than 4 years' experience on the council. We recently hired a new city manager as well. This is a good time to re-elect me for this position, and I will carry the exciting plans that Lacey has developed into a bright future. Thank you for your past and present support, and please vote to re-elect me to Lacey City Council. My endorsements are from Lacey and include Deputy Mayor Virgil Clarkson and Lacey City Mayor Tom Nelson. Thank you.
My name is Lenny Greenstein, and I'm running for Lacey City Council Position 2. First, let me thank TCTV for this opportunity to share my vision for Lacey with the voters. I'm running for Lacey City Council because I want to make sure that Lacey remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Past councils and staff have done a good job creating a city where people want to live. I want to continue this good work. We have the best park system in the entire region, and I will work hard to maintain and even improve upon it. The single biggest issue facing Lacey right now is the economy. In these tough economic times, we need people on City Council who understand fiscal responsibility. I've been a business owner for the past 25 years, so I understand what it is to live within your means. As chair of the Lacey Planning Commission, I've worked hard to better the business climate here in Lacey. Several months ago, I was very involved in the decision to change the size limitation of buildings in Lacey's light industrial zone. This allowed Harbor Wholesale to move to Lacey with over 200 new jobs. In addition, Trader Joe's is now building a distribution center in Lacey that will bring over 400 new jobs. These are big numbers in this economy, and I'm extremely proud of this accomplishment. I've been the president of the Horizon Point Homeowners Association for the past 4 years. This is the largest homeowners association in all of Thurston County. In this role, I deal with a very large budget, contracts, stormwater, and many other issues that a council member must understand and be ready to deal with. I have the endorsement of Lacey's last 3 mayors, Graham Sackerson, Virgil Clarkson, and Tom Nelson, as well as the Lacey Chamber of Commerce, the Thurston County Realtors, the Affordable Housing Council, and Thurston County Sheriff John Snaza, along with many others who know me and know that I will always do what I think is best for all of the people of Lacey. I have the experience and know-how to help lead Lacey, and I would appreciate your vote this November. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Joe Mihelich. I'm running for the open seat of Lacey City Council, position number 2. I would like to thank TCTV for allowing the candidates to speak so we'll be more informed when the ballots arrive sometime after October 21st. I'm a lifetime resident of the state of Washington. I was born and raised in Aberdeen. In 2003, I moved to Lacey and married Reva Coulter, who has been a longtime resident of Lacey. We have 3 teenage children. In 2004, I received a bachelor's degree in education from Washington State University. I did my student teaching at Mountain View Elementary. I was a substitute teacher for 2 years for all the schools within Thurston County. In 2006, I accepted a position at Washington State Department of Health. I work for the Medical Quality Assurance Commission, where I license physicians and physician assistants. I've been involved in the community since I moved here. I've officiated high school football, basketball, and girls fast pitch. Also, I've officiated 3 Lacey Fire and Ice charity basketball games. I decided to run for Lacey City Council because I want to see the city grow, but keep the small town atmosphere that I've loved since I moved here. The city of Lacey has weathered the financial recessions because of the fiscal responsibility over the last few years, because of the leadership of the current council and the former city manager, Greg Coolio. Because of how our tax structure is set up in this state, we rely on sales tax to generate most of our finances to provide with the core services for the city. We need to grow our local economy. My goals and vision to better the city of Lacey for years to come, some of the following ideas: to create and promote manufacturing businesses that will bring in prevailing family wage jobs, to continue to provide stronger community throughout the entire city of Lacey and within our urban growth area, to promote Lacey as a tourist destination and a place where we can hold major youth and school tournaments that will increase revenue for our city, to keep our city safe as we grow in the next 4 years. I would like to thank the men and women of our armed forces who are stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord. The Joint Base provides around 40% of the population of the city of Lacey. We need these military families to make Lacey their home after they do their duty for our country. I believe I have the skills and ability to lead this great city for years to come. Because of my managerial experience, my education that I've received, and my passion to give back to the community. I've been endorsed by Washington Federation of State Employees Local 443, Thurston Lewis Mason Central Labor Council, and the Thurston County Democrats. Some of my individual endorsements have been from County Treasurer Sean Myers, former State Representative Brendan Williams, and Lacey City Council Member Cynthia Pratt. When you receive your ballot, please remember your vote really does matter. I was part of an election 12 years ago that came down to 1 vote. Your vote could and will decide the next City Council member. I am ready to serve as your council member. Please vote Joe Mihelich for Lacey City Council, position number 2. Thank you.
I am Jeff Gadman, your Lacey City Council member. My family moved to Lacey in 1968 and I have lived in the area ever since. I've watched Lacey grow from a population of 6,600 to over 43,000 and have seen us change from a rural suburb to a thriving city. My wife Marin and I chose to raise our two sons in Lacey because it's a great place to live and work. My record of community leadership includes serving as PTA president, Rotarian, youth soccer coach, and president of our homeowners association. As a Lacey City Council member and community volunteer, I've worked tirelessly to improve the lives of others. Since being appointed to the council by unanimous vote, I have been hard at work for Lacey. I voted for road improvements resulting in a safer Carpenter Road. I helped craft Vision 2020, Lacey's 10-year roadmap for improving the city, including a feasibility study for a private-public partnership conference center in Lacey and improvements to parks and infrastructure. I backed the land acquisition and naming of the Greg J. Cuyo Community Park, protecting 80% of the Woodland Creek watershed, eventually restoring salmon runs to Woodland Creek. I participated in the hiring of our new city manager. I supported an amended sign ordinance to preserve historical signs, saving small business owners thousands of dollars. I helped draft the new urban farm ordinance, allowing egg-laying hens and other small animals to be kept on city lots. I served Lacey on the Regional Sustainability Task Force, Law and Justice Committee, the City Finance and Economic Development Committee, and the Community Relations and Public Affairs Committee. Serving on the Lacey City Council has been an honor. With your support in this election, I will keep working to better our community. My commitments to Lacey are to attract and keep businesses that offer family wage jobs, to make government more open and accessible to you because transparency is the best way to build trust in our operation. I want to maintain the safety and security of our community, to strengthen and support our parks and trails system, and to welcome military families by building our relationship with Joint Base Lewis McChord. I am endorsed by Lacey City Mayor Tom Nelson, Deputy Mayor Virgil Clarkson, and Council members Ron Lawson, Cynthia Pratt, and Andy Ryder. I am also endorsed by Thurston Conservation Voters, the Lacey Professional Firefighters Local 2903, Thurston Lewis Mason Central Labor Council, the Washington Federation of State Employees Local 443, the Thurston County Realtors Association, and many local and state elected officials, as well as hundreds of Lacey citizens. I will continue working hard to make Lacey a great place to live. My name is Jeff Gadman, and I would appreciate your vote for Lacey City Council Position 3.
Hello, my name is Mark Garris, and I'm running for position number 3 on the Lacey City Council. Our city is a wonderful place to live, and I want to do my part to make sure we keep it that way. As a son of a career military man, I was raised in South Texas. I joined the Army in 1982 and was assigned to Fort Lewis. In 1985, I applied for and was selected to serve in the Washington State Patrol, where I rose through the ranks of cadet, trooper, and sergeant to the rank of lieutenant. Currently, in my 27th year of service, I manage law enforcement operations at the Washington State Capitol campus. My duties include managing multi-million-dollar budgets, coordinating emergency services and stakeholder contacts, and leading our officers. My family is my first priority. As a soldier at Fort Lewis in the 80s, I chose to live in Lacey. After serving in assignments around the state, my family and I chose to return to Lacey and make it our home 13 years ago. My youngest children are now on track to graduate from Timberline High School with the same friends they knew in Brentwood Preschool. With my move to a management position, I've been able to coach soccer and basketball for my children's teams, and we work as a family to support their efforts in scouts, school events, and their education. We are committed to preserving the quality of life in Lacey for now and the future. The city of Lacey is on a good course as the most efficient city in the county, as one of the few cities to be in a sound financial situation and with the lowest crime rate in 20 years. This is due to the hard work of our dedicated city employees and leadership from previous councils and managers. We owe our gratitude for their efforts. These successes will not continue without vigilance on our part. I believe our primary focus should be on preserving public safety, promoting job growth, and ensuring that the city lives within its means. As you might expect, with 26 years of public safety experience behind me, public safety is my top priority. We need to make sure our police department is fully funded and working as a partner with our community to prevent and solve crime. To promote job growth, our city needs to continue the efforts to ensure sustainability of our infrastructure and remove excessive burdens on the citizens and small businesses in our community. To maintain our strong financial situation, we need to hold the line on city expenses and work to create a financial reserve for inevitable downturns. If elected to the City Council, I offer common sense solutions, a sincere desire to serve and represent the entire community, and the dedication to follow the oath of office, our Constitution, and the laws of the land to protect the future of our city. I would appreciate your vote to help make that happen. Thank you.